Challenge Mania. How did I get fucking robbed?
I don't know. That's a great question.
How did I get robbed?
I don't know, dude.
Scott, Derek, I need an answer. I need to know. Someone needs to reach out and let me know. Send an email.
Wake it up, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Marky P Show. We haven't heard that intro in a while, but I'm back. I'm back and I'm better than ever. My episode back is with Devin Walker. You know him from Are You the One? You know him from X on the Beach and most notably MTVs The Challenge. Welcome, my friend.
Oh, Marky P, thanks for having me. Long time coming. Happy to be here. Studio looks phenomenal.
Yeah, it looks great. I mean, they got the new border up. It's graffiti. I think Hurley created it. Hurley's here as always.
Hello.
Shout out Hurley.
Love Hurley. How you been, man? It's been a long time. Like, we've been talking about doing this show since like the middle of pandemic.
It's been a while. Yeah, I've been good. I feel badly for people that have been struggling through the pandemic because I have not been.
No, you're just going to Mexico.
Been doing pretty good.
Running around a Speedo.
Big Speedo guy. Was gonna wear one once I found out this was filmed, but it's a balmy 42 out there.
Oh, so. Yeah, it is. We just took a little 2-minute walk in from the parking garage, and it is not warm.
No, yeah. It's cold. It's windy. It's Boston in February, but I'm happy to be here.
You would have had a little shrinkage.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Actually, someone just was telling me about a negative, I guess, promotion campaigns. And his suggestion was to start a rumor that I stuffed my Speedo.
Oh, no.
And then people would need to find out whether or not that was true.
Okay.
And then they would have to subscribe to my OnlyFans.
I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of brilliant.
I guess that's a thing.
It's kind of brilliant.
It's the whole any press is good press situation.
That's true. I mean, you were rapidly losing fans on Instagram every time you'd post a Speedo pic, because then you would post like how many fans you lost in the next slide.
They're gone.
You'd be like 2,000 people gone. 1,000 people gone.
Mass exodus.
Just one Speedo pic on your IG, and next thing you know, they're just fucking running for the hills.
I already had the balloons purchased for my 200,000 follower photo. I guess you're supposed to have to do that.
Yeah.
Obviously making fun of people that do that because fuck that. But yeah, I went from 199 down to about 195 after a couple inspirational Speedo videos.
I mean, I was laughing hysterically.
I'm not gonna stop posting that.
No, I think you now have to go more Speedo.
Got to go harder in the paint.
When you sent me your press photos, inside of your press photos are pictures of you in a Speedo.
At least 3.
It's incredible.
Yeah, at least 3.
Could be the best press kit I've ever received.
I mean, I put a little time into it.
Pretty good.
I picked those out.
I was like, these are wow. I might just make a calendar and sell the calendar of you.
I was thinking about doing a coffee table book.
You should. You absolutely should.
Because I've got one of Hurricane Waves.
Okay.
Shout out Mass Mocha. Got it over at Mass Mocha, North Adams.
Yeah.
And it's a great book, but it's just photos of waves. And so I was thinking maybe I could just do a photo, a coffee table book of photos of me in Speedos.
Dude, that would be New York Times bestseller.
I think people are buying that.
Number one. Except for like the 3,000 people that deleted you on Instagram.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Those people are maybe a little. I think there were some of the boomers.
Yeah, couple boomers in there.
Someone sent me a screenshot of a conversation with their mom, who was like, "Hey, what's up with Devin? Had to unfollow him. Keeps posting Speedo pics."
Like, what?
I was like, "Mom, get it together.
Come on, it's just a Speedo."
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, I can't post any of those, and I'm a thick boy.
People are rigid, man. Well, here's what I think too. Like, I feel like it's okay for people that have girlfriends, for their girlfriends to look at my Speedo content, because it's not a good body, right? So if I was ripped, I would feel like that would be like a little bit of a line step.
Understood.
But I feel like it's appropriate for everyone to indulge in.
Would you classify it as a thirst trap?
Easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It is a thirst trap.
Well, it's dry out there in Western Mass in the winter.
Yeah, that's true. So
it's dry.
Yeah, very dry.
Yeah.
So when you get to Mexico,
Gotta let it all hang
it's
out.
Speedo time.
Every time is Speedo time for me.
Oh boy, that's that. I'm gonna have to invite you to the club one night in just your Speedo. You're gonna be the only person there that has no idea what the dress code looks like. It's just gonna be you in a Speedo.
I've got a brand coming out called Fruit of the Loins, and it's gonna be my Speedo and Pinky Ring brand. And that might be a good place to debut.
I think I have a model for you. It's not me. It's Hurley. It's Hurley.
We get Hurley in a couple.
Oh, boy.
Get him in a Speedo.
Get our boy Hurley. I think we have to now, Hurley. I'm buying you a Speedo and a pinky ring.
They have a little spot on them, a little zipper spot where you can, because I've lost several pinky rings in the ocean.
That's where the pinky ring goes?
And when you're swimming in the current, in a current.
Dude, you're onto something here.
Thought it all out.
Brilliant. How much money have you spent on pinky rings that you've lost?
So I lost a really nice, probably $5 to $10.
Dollars?
$1,000 on lost rings. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. You lost a nice one in the ocean.
I lost a really nice one on this last season of the challenge. Absolutely blitzed. They took us on a boat. It really wasn't a boat. It was more of a ferry. They were like boat day. We were all like sick. We're going on a yacht. We rolled up. It was a literal ferry.
Okay.
And in the episode, I'm like, we're going to Nantucket. And then, that after the disappointment of the vessel, I got tanked. And I didn't take my pinky ring off. I went swimming, gone.
Yikes. Mm-hmm. Well, now you have a solution. You have a solution to your problem, and then you have an also problem.
Yes.
And I'm pointing in the direction of the problem. All right, dude, let's hop in here. You started your reality career on Are You the One? Mm-hmm. What made you jump into the dating reality scene? What was the casting like? What was the thought process behind all that?
So they had reached out for season 1 and 2. I was in a relationship at the time, and I got a few options of shows, and only one of them had prize money associated with it.
Yep.
So I just decided to do that one when it was the final cutoff. It was like, you can't. They used to be, now, I mean, people are 45, but at that point, 26 was the cutoff to be on that show. And so they called me for season 3. They were like, listen, last opportunity, you want to do it or not? Shit or get off the pot. Can we swear?
Yeah, you can swear.
Okay,
Fuck.
We can swear. Great. Shit. So, yeah, then it was like, I guess I was recently single, was bartending at the time, said, let's give it a shot. And 6 years later, I think I just filmed my 12th show.
That's wild. You've spanned quite a long career, but sticking with Are You the One, was it more about the money for you then, or was it trying to find a relationship? Because that show has a weird dynamic of you're trying to find your perfect match while simultaneously win money.
No, it was a hard cash grab for me.
Yep.
We didn't know the rules too. So I was thinking too, pretty much I'm going to get $50,000 to go on vacation.
Right.
And obviously embarrass myself, but I do that in real life anyways. So,
why not get paid for it?
Yeah. Why not get a little loot for it? And I'd seen people from the original 2 seasons doing pretty well and thinking to myself, they have absolutely no fucking sauce.
Right.
So let me at least come in here and shake it up.
Yeah.
And I knew from a math standpoint, like the way that game is laid out, it's very easy to solve if you just get everybody on board.
Right.
So I knew we were going to win. I wasn't worried about winning. And then at that point, it's just like, let's go and have fun. Turns out it wasn't that fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched a few episodes. You did not seem to be having a good time.
It wasn't a great time.
Yeah.
A lot of those people are not a good hang.
Yeah.
They're actually a bad hang, and I had to live with them.
Yeah, you're the guy that always seems to be in the best situation to make people happy and have fun and like drink and just go crazy.
What are we doing there?
That exactly.
I was like, guys, like get it together.
Right. We're going to win some money. Let's get fucked up.
Let's get fucked up. The problem was one of the girls, I'll leave her name out, got absolutely bombed on one of our first matchup ceremonies. And then they like drastically limited our booze.
Oh no!
First 4 days, there was like a keg set up in the backyard. I was like cranking cans all day, going to do the challenges. It was super fun. Then they were like, she got up off the stage and just walked into the woods. She stood up. She said, "We're having technical difficulties," to all of us.
She said that.
She said that.
I love that.
And then walked into the woods, which is actually the jungle because we were in Hawaii.
Right. Yeah. That's not like the Western Mass woods. There's probably like a weird creature out there ready to take you.
There were. I mean, I don't know how dangerous the Kona landscape is, but they needed her on stage.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah, she tried to take off, and that seriously affected our drinking.
Yeah, and then that also probably pisses everyone off.
No, it wasn't everyone's favorite member of the house after that.
Yeah, just you were probably fired up.
I mean, I'm a big guy. I'm a thick guy. I need a lot of cans. Like, you can't have me on the same
schedule as a
regimen as a 90-pound
girl,
22-year-old.
Yeah,
that's not how that works.
No,
simple math.
Yeah, it's carry the one. Simple math.
Easy.
Crushing Bud Lights. That's the move.
Yeah, 100%. And that was the challenge has actually taken the partying on the challenge has taken a back seat to the competition aspect of the show in recent years. But when we started, it was even wilder before I got there. But like Rivals 3 and Vendettas were, I mean, those were a good time. We were lighting it up.
Yeah. There's some stories. I mean, I've been watching the challenge for years, so it's been like you can see the transition of like craziness to now. It's more along the lines of like, let's get some money. Everybody's in shape. There is some drinking. There is some pot stirring, but for the most part, it seems somewhat more tame than the previous seasons.
100%. There's no doubt. Me and Kyle actually #Dial. We've got an idea. We pitched this idea to the producers. We said, listen, we lower the prize money.
Oh boy.
We increase the cans.
Yep.
And you can pay us less money.
Right.
Everybody wins.
Yeah.
Not having it. Because that's really what it is. Like, you put $1 million on the line. I understand that that's not $1 million. Right. Even if you win it all.
Right.
You're paying taxes.
Oh, yeah.
And you're a moron, so you're probably going to blow most of it.
That's getting just torched at Gucci.
Ripped.
See you later.
Yeah. Oh, 90% of the cast rip right through.
How many pinky rings is out? A couple million?
Couple good ones.
two good ones.
Two nice ones.
Diamond encrusted.
Yeah, but they weren't conflict free, of course. They weren't having that. And I think that has shifted the landscape of the show. We have literal Olympians now.
Yeah.
Like Theo and
Lolo
are Olympians.
Yeah.
So it's like I know what I bring to the table in that realm, and it's actually it's more unique than the typical challenger because I'm not a fucking maybe curling. I could do maybe curling.
Curling is sick, bro.
Curling's lit.
Curling is sick. You see the guy with the long hair in the Olympics with the mustache?
Yeah, those guys they're like
big
dart
old
players.
beer belly.
Yeah.
That's like me in 20 years, man. I'm just letting that thing rip and I'm going curling.
There's a curling place in Connecticut.
See you there. We're going.
We might want to get there.
What's it like going from, not thinking that you're going to be on these physical challenges through the first half of your reality career to now you're competing literally against Olympians?
Yeah, that's been wild. That was like, that took a little bit to adapt to because everyone has their own skill set on that show. And this is kind of what I was getting at earlier. A lot of their skill sets are the same.
Yep.
And so I can only hope to I have to really show up when it's something I can win.
Right.
Or I have no fucking chance at winning.
Right.
Whereas some of these other guys they kind of always have a chance each time, especially if it's a team setup.
Right.
If they're partnered with someone that's pretty smart.
Yeah.
I could get, say like Amanda, right? Love Amanda, big Amanda guy.
Yep.
She's smart. I'm smart. We're not picking anything up.
Right.
We're not picking it up and carrying it over there.
The physicality of that part of the challenge is not going to be necessarily your strong suit, but you know that.
Yeah, and that's why my strategy has gotten me to the point where I'm at now on these shows, to where what I would say is if there was a draft, I'm getting taken way before most of the freak athletes.
Oh, absolutely.
Because there's a lot of guys that can do that. There's a lot of guys that can pick stuff up. There aren't very many people, like the ones that are really well-rounded, the Jordans, the CTs, they're going to go first no matter what.
Right.
But then after that, I think you're taking brain over brawn.
I think you have to.
Because there just isn't there's a limited amount of brain.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're like one of the only.
And also, I'm an idiot. So like, I also had to get used to being smart.
Do you just like do puzzles at home? Or are you just like Sudokuing for like 6 hours at a time?
I do now.
Yeah. Because that pays the bills.
I #Mount Tom. See how many hashtags Western Mass hashtags we can drop tonight.
Just not the biggie.
Yeah, no, we won't talk about the biggie. I go up Mount Tom, I hike up Mount Tom and do puzzles at the top of it. Simulate a scenario.
You've got to train, man. If that's your training regimen, you're doing that most of the time in the challenge anyway. At least in the finals, right?
A lot of balance.
Yeah, I mean, that's smart. How many other competitors do you think take it as seriously as you, and how many other people do you think take it less serious?
I'm probably 50 percentile of taking it seriously. Like, there's people that take it so serious it's a detriment to their game. You can only control what you can control. As soon as you start trying to go outside of that and dictate what happens and how other people play their game,
right,
that's what we call doing too much. And that is a guaranteed fucking fail.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. And people try to control the uncontrollables, and they step in shit. It happens all the time. So you got to take it seriously. You have to train, obviously. You can't just show up cold and think you're going to compete against these lifetime athletes. But for me, it's just about kind of knowing my strengths and then not trying to, like I said, control what I can't control.
Yeah. So you're really good at, like, the mental aspect of the game. Mm-hmm. Swaying people, staying out of, trouble spots until you start picking fights randomly just to fire houses up. Yeah. But where have you gotten your mental strength from, and how have you been able to use your governing to create and destroy bonds and allies and all that other stuff?
Youngest of 4 boys.
A psychopath.
Psychopath status. All the best psychological players in that game have siblings and usually older siblings. Very few onlys, as I like to call them, are good at that style of game, because, like, from when I was 7, I had to figure out how to pin one of my brothers against the other one so they wouldn't beat me up.
That makes so much sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that was like, I was like, oh, I get it. If they start fighting, I'm not getting punched.
Right.
So let me just do that. Right.
Yeah.
Let me stoke that fire. Let me little smoke screen, and I'm out the fucking back door.
Right.
Yeah. And that has very literally translated into success in all reality game show environments that I've done. Even Are You the One? It was, just wait for someone else to screw up.
Right.
Because they're going to do it.
Right.
And then in that scenario, it was like, I need these people to trust me in my strategy. And one of the best ways to do that is for them to believe that everyone else is a moron.
Right.
But I mean, I'm full of shit too. Like, everyone's full of shit.
Yeah. Everybody's playing their own game.
Everyone's doing their own thing. Everyone has ulterior motives. No one's giving you truly their authentic self. Like, there's a camera in your face. So anyone that says they don't notice that is full of shit.
Right.
Yeah.
How does that translate for you outside of the show? Going from having a camera in your face 24 hours. And how long do you film? Is it a month, 2 months?
We did this last one. I was gone 88 days.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
Without your phone?
No phone.
How many text messages do you come back to?
Quite a few.
1,000?
Thousands.
Jeez. That's
thousands.
Crazy.
There's actually a kid, though. So I changed my phone number a few years ago. And some kid from Northampton got my old number. And, like, I can't, like, post on Instagram like, hey, I have a new number. Here it is.
Right.
Can't fucking do that.
Yeah.
So how do I get everyone my phone number? Well, I thought I got it to a lot of people, but he's in group chats with my family. This kid's getting hit up from my exes.
He's invited to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, he's getting photos. He's getting, like, I was like, God damn it. And sometimes he'll still call me or message me if it's something important. But this is like
You're kidding?
I swear to God, it's like 3 years later. This kid's like, hey, by the way, you've got a dentist appointment.
It's like all the important stuff comes from a completely outside source that has your old number.
Yeah.
I love that. That is incredible.
Yep.
Yeah, but, like, what is it like to have cameras in your face 24/7 and then coming home and trying to, like, decompress from that?
It takes a while. Anyone that says they can seamlessly, file back into society, again, is full of shit. Well, a lot of these people are, but it takes a little while. You have to you have to get used to the fact that no one in real life really is trying to sabotage you.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Most of the time, people aren't trying to trick you.
That's fair.
In real life.
Yeah.
And so that part of it, like going out to a restaurant and like being able to order whatever you want, that's weird. But the weirdest part is like continuing to psychoanalyze every interaction that you have with somebody as if they are attempting to use you.
Right.
And that's just not a healthy way to live.
Yeah, agreed.
And so that takes a little while to come back and be like, all right, this person's, my friend before all this.
Right.
They're not like, they
Just
don't have some
hanging on.
master plan.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not trying to fleece me for $1 million.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
They don't need my vote.
They don't need. There's no vote here. Nobody's getting voted out tonight.
We're not voting.
We're homies. We're just going to drink beers, dude. Nobody's getting voted out.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite house to be in or location to shoot?
This house was sick, and this last season, Spies, Lies, and Allies. I know the viewers didn't love it.
I thought it was really good.
I thought it was pretty good.
I enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed the fact that I didn't have to do anything the entire time.
Yeah,
I loved that.
You were chilling.
I was big chilling.
You were chilling. You had a couple little moments in there where you're pissing people off, but other than that, you were chilling.
I was big chilling the whole time, and that's what I think made for people to be like, I don't know about this. There was not really much controversy.
Yeah, and you're the guy that tends to, in previous seasons, drive some controversy.
Oh, yeah.
Big Brother sucks. That's a moment, dude.
That's an all-timer.
That's an all-time moment.
Also, not to plug any other podcasts here, but Challenge Mania, how did I get fucking robbed?
I don't know. That's a great question.
How did I get robbed?
I don't know, dude.
Scott, Derek, I need an answer. I need to know. Someone needs to reach out and let me know. Send an email.
Yeah, actually, you know what they should do? They should just send an email or a message to your previous number so that kid can hit you up on the DMs and relay it back to you.
Yeah.
Or they can just send it in the comments of this YouTube below.
Yeah, someone please let me know how best. We're not even nominated for best word. I don't know, words. Best words. No, that can't be it. Best saying of this.
Yeah.
How is what's 8 times 9 not in there?
What's 8 times 9 is hilarious.
How's that not even in the running?
Dude, it was great. I was dying when I was watching it.
I feel like there's 3 things from that one fight that could have been nominated.
Yep, Big Brother sucks, and then you just giggle and laugh and walk away, which was epic.
Guerrilla warfare.
And then 8 times 9.
And if you are jealous of my sweatsuit, you can ask to borrow it. That's funny.
That was so good, too.
That's not a good insult. Like, that should not have gotten someone mad.
I watched that clip recently, and CT is just standing on the wall, and he's just like, that was funny. I don't care what anybody says. That was funny. It's like, that was hilarious. Because there was no answer. There was just like, he sees red.
Yeah.
And you have him.
Yeah.
But how has your relationship been with Josh since then?
Me and Josh, this is, I've touched on this a few times, but I don't think people understand the hilarity behind this. So, because Lolo opts out, right? That becomes a double elimination. Josh is patting himself in the back thinking he just got me sent in against CT. He has to go against CT. For whatever dumbass reason, I call out Darrell. And me and Josh get eliminated together. Not only get eliminated together, but then are in the same room. They had it was like a little villa. So we had we were sharing a common area.
That's where they send you after you get eliminated?
Yeah. And so we got to wait to finish our exit interviews. Me and Josh are without security in the same room as each other.
Oh, that's good.
For days.
That's smart.
And then our flights get delayed. So we're in Croatia together.
Even longer.
We stayed and once I got to know him, and I'm the number 1 person all time ever planet Earth to get eliminated from a reality TV show with. I stay up.
Right.
I'm not going down. I always look at it like it was never my money. I try the best I can, and the outcome is the outcome.
Right.
Not that I'm necessarily happy to be there. Like, I play to win, but I also recognize what a gift it is, and I try to look at it optimistically no matter what. Josh is not that way. He's very much beat himself up about it.
Yeah. Emotionally driven. Just
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So him having me there was a benefit for sure. And then me just obviously not being alone, we bonded. We did. From going from what's 8 times 9 to that, my relationship with Josh is good. I actually think he's a really nice guy. Once you get to know him, you realize what you're working with.
Right.
Josh is actually a good hang.
He's like an onion, right? There's just so many layers
And a lot of
his
tears.
And a lot of whoa, I didn't even put that together until I just said that. Wow, yep. Tears and layers.
Yeah, but Josh parties, man. Like Josh will he can we've had a few nights. Like he was in my Mexico part 1. He was there. Like Josh has got some sauce.
Do you just have a permanent residency in Mexico at this point? You're there like every other month.
Actually, I think we're probably going to be needing a new venue after this last trip. I won't get into the details, but
oh boy,
might outstayed our welcome.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I respect that. I've done that same thing in Mexico. Don't worry, it's just like kind of a rite of passage.
It happens.
You just outstay your welcome at any place in Mexico. What was your least favorite house or location to be in?
That's a tough one. Because there's been some shitty ones. I mean, I can tell you right now, the worst one ever was the bunker. I wasn't there.
Yeah, that looks like shit.
Looked abysmal. I mean, the South Africa house wasn't. I was there very briefly, but the South Africa house was pretty bad. That only had 3 rooms. There was like 12 in one, 12 in another, and then 6 in a different room.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that one was pretty bad. The kitchen wasn't that cool. The pool, it was cold. I'd say South Africa was the worst house.
Who's the worst cast member to sleep beside or in a room with?
So a lot of people would say Chris, CT. But I think he's great.
Is he a Snorlax?
He snores, but I had a pool cue by my bed. And so
I feel like I know where this is going.
And it was close enough where I could just kind of jab him.
Okay.
If he started getting too loud. But he's in bed early. He's up early. He's quiet. He's respectful. So a lot of people would say that. Everyone was like, "You want a room with Chris?" I was like, "Yeah, I fucking do."
Yeah, the New England guys stick together, man.
Yeah, and he gets the jokes. I think he's funny. Bad roommate. Big T's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Big T is loud, and she's messy, and she likes to eat a lot of snacks in bed.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Chips in bed kind of girl.
Mm-hmm. And honestly,
I kind of respect the chips in bed, though. You know,
Kyle's pretty bad too.
That's your boy, man.
I regularly room with Kyle.
That's your boy.
But he's pretty bad.
Is he the funniest guy on the challenge besides you?
He's probably funnier than me. In regular conversation, he's hilarious.
Just no holds barred.
It's his family is what made Kyle so funny. Is like his dad is just a legend, and he just like his whole life he's been chatting shit with people.
Yeah,
and it just is natural for him to be really, really funny. Tori's really funny. Anissa's really funny. Big T's hilarious, and Amanda is fucking hysterical.
It's so weird because some of those people, it doesn't like come off.
It doesn't convert
on TV.
No.
So
Same
you would
thing
never
with
know.
Leroy. Leroy is one of the funniest people you'll ever fucking hang out with.
Does he cut everyone's hair?
Leroy cuts everybody's hair.
I knew it.
Yeah, Leroy cuts everybody's hair. And he is, I did a whole speech this season about how Leroy's gone, so I'm now the funniest cast member.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Just completely just dive bomb the whole thing. This title now belongs to me.
It's mine now.
I love that.
So behave appropriately and laugh at all my jokes.
Or else.
Yeah.
Or else I will beat you in a puzzle.
Because I've got a fair amount of votes this season.
That's true. That's true. Which cast member do you look forward to knowing better?
Kind of goes back to the onion thing, right? Because there are some people with layers there. Who do I want to get to know better? I feel like I know most of them pretty well. Gabo.
Okay.
Huge Gabo guy.
Okay.
And you want to talk about some depth. That guy is an animal.
Yeah.
Gabo is an animal.
That's true.
I feel like everyone should want to know Gabo more. He's an anomaly. Great Instagram follow, too. If you don't follow Gabo on Instagram, do yourself a favor.
I'll have to follow him right after this.
He is fucking funny, man.
Okay. So he's one. Do you have any more that you're like not close to that you wish you could dive a little deeper in with? And
I'm getting I would say Nani and Casey as a package deal are really, really cool.
Power couple.
They're really cool too, and Casey in particular is very reserved. She watches the room. She learns. She calls it peeping game, and she likes to like learn about people from the outside. So I think it would be interesting. I've had some cool conversations with her. I've gotten to know her much better in the last season or two. But she's somebody that's probably got a really interesting story.
I love that. It's a great answer. How much of the politics take place outside of the game as opposed to inside the game?
At least 50. At least 50. So in a lot of the other part of it is the theme, the format,
right,
which changes all the time. So you could want to work with somebody and it is not in the format that you're even allowed or able to. But we've seen, if you go down the list, again, with the exception of Jordan and CT, almost everybody that wins this game has a really strong 1 and a really strong 2.
Right.
That's what gets you to the end.
Right.
Unless you're an absolute freak of nature, which both of those guys that I just mentioned are.
Yeah.
I think there's a legitimate argument for one of those two as greatest ever, just because of the win percentages and the fact that CT shot himself in his own foot so many times early on. Like if he had done
just by beating people up,
dude, just straight up
home.
Beating people up,
literally just straight up beating people up on TV.
Yeah, yeah, and so he's grown a lot. He's as well-rounded as they come. You don't want to see him in a hall brawl. You don't want to see him in a puzzle. You don't want to see him in a balancing competition. You don't want to see him in endurance. Like, he is the full package. I forget what the question was, but
yeah. I mean, it's watching CT over the course of, he's been doing it for what, 20 years now at this point?
Yeah, at least.
I mean, Bananas, your boy.
Yep.
Your boy Bananas. We're going to get to Bananas after this. But I would say that CT is the best of all time.
I mean, if I had to take a pick right now.
Between him and Bananas.
You line them all up. Oh, I'm telling you, the only one that I would consider taking over CT is Jordan. And even though he has one hand, he is borderline unbeatable in a final.
He's a freak of nature.
He is like running 15 miles a day. He runs 10Ks on his off days.
I haven't run a day in my life.
Dude, it's wild. Saw you jump off that bridge, though.
I could swim.
Yeah.
I didn't run anywhere. I did a jump and a swim.
Pretty good in the water.
Yeah, I'm a fish, dude.
Yeah.
Running? Not for me.
Yeah, I would say I would pick Jordan. He's definitely top 3. He could be 1 or 2, and CT's in the same category. It depends, like, in which condition they roll up in and, like, what are the rules of the game. But those two, for me, are leagues above most everybody else.
Yeah. So you have a pretty epic challenge moment where you face Bananas.
Yep. Light bright.
Classic. And you're during the elimination where they're picking everyone. Mm-hmm. You are fucking chirping everyone in sight.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Big
if
chirper.
they even looked in your direction, you chirp them.
Yeah.
You end up going in. You ask for Bananas. Ballsy move. You get Bananas.
Oh yeah.
What goes through your head when you know that that's coming?
I'm gonna win. There was absolutely no doubt in my mind. The stars aligned. Sometimes you just get a silver platter, and there's been times in the game we call it silver platter fucked it if you don't take advantage of it.
Yeah.
You silver platter fucked it.
Yeah.
You had it right in front of you. It was handed to you.
Yeah.
On a silver platter, and you dropped the ball.
Right.
I am not great at a lot of things, but I'm pretty good under pressure. And so I knew for certain.
You're 5-2, by the way.
I'm 5-2, yeah.
5-2.
5-2, 2 finals, 2 bronze medals.
5-2.
And I won a show that no one ever watched, The Lost Show. Yeah. Are You the One? Second Chances.
Wow.
250,000 available dollars, 190 of it. Split it with my partner, no big deal.
You're a G. Back to that's just dropped a little nugget in here.
Just saying.
Just dropped a little nugget.
Just throwing that out there.
Love that.
Yeah, 5-2 took him out, took him down. That I wasn't going to lose that. That was
your wheelhouse.
Come on.
You can memorize everything. That's like what you've
memory.
Now just been known for, like memorizing things, doing puzzles. And that's kind of scary because that game is 50% that.
I'm not great at puzzles. I'm better than average, but I'm not like I lost to Darrell in Tanagram.
You did?
Know, in a 7-piece Tanagram.
That's true.
Right? He does have kids, and for the record, kids do Tanagrams.
Yeah, they do. Are you stating that you're not a child?
I never did Tanagrams, and I am an adult.
There you go. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Dude, you inside of elimination is kind of scary because you don't know which, at least as a viewer, we don't know which Devin we're going to get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, the only two I've lost, I lost that puzzle to Darrell, and I lost one with Cheyenne, who, bless her heart, is an amazing person, not a great challenger.
Right.
And then it's when the lights come on, everyone talks shit. Everyone's like, oh, he's out of shape. He doesn't train, blah, blah, blah.
Chugging beers, ripping cans.
You don't want to see me when the lights come on because I'm definitely going to do it smarter than you. Yeah. For sure. If you're on that show and you're not Jordan or CT, my strategy's better than yours.
And the mental warfare is coming.
Mental warfare is coming hard. That's how I beat Wes. Allegedly, he twisted his ankle. But what really happened is that I mooned the entire cast.
Yeah.
In a reverse tug-of-war, wearing a harness.
That's a win. That is as mental warfare as you can get.
That's a win.
Just butt out to the wind.
His partner's looking over at him saying, he's gassed. I said, I'm not gassed. Pulled my ass out.
Sometimes you just have to pull your ass out and just show people that you're not tired.
I'm not tired.
I'm not fucking tired.
I'll literally take my hand and pull my ass out.
It's like, I'm still here.
I'm not going anywhere.
I love that, dude. I love that.
And honestly, I believe that to be the moment that he mentally broke.
Yeah. Well, he also just snapped his ankle in half too. So like there was two things happen there: mental, ankle.
We don't know. We're not sure about
that. We have to review the tape.
We are gonna have to review.
We're gonna have to review the tape.
That sand was sketchy though.
How much time do you have before you know when you're going on to the next challenge?
We've done a few back to back. Like the first one I did, Rivals 3. I was only home for like 2 months, and then I went and did that. Vendettas came, or I guess Dirty 30 came very soon after that. Now this is the biggest pause we've ever had. We just filmed back to back Double Agent, Spies, Lies, and Allies. That was, I think, like a 4-month turnaround. But this one will be more than a year.
Really?
Yeah, we left in mid-April of 2021. And I don't want to say too much, but I can say, I don't even know if I'm going to be on it, but I have heard rumors that the next one won't start filming until mid-May.
Okay. So that means like the end of the year, like the end of 2022?
It'll be like out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, they just dropped some wild news. I don't know if you heard about this.
I don't know if are you going to break some news right now?
Well, it's already been broken, but I'm going to break it on the Marky P show. Yeah.
Let's go.
Paramount Plus is doing a Argentina, Australia, the UK, and United States CBS, all 4 different shows, tournament style. Winners from each show advance until there is one international challenge champion.
That's crazy.
So they're going to be filming those 4 shows, I believe, simultaneously.
That's huge.
Over the next like couple weeks, and they'll all be available on Paramount Plus. And I don't know how what the format's going to be. To me, that means there must be teams, right?
It's got to be.
So like you make it to the final of your country's thing or whatever as a team of 6 or something, and then you go up against another team of 6, and then you whittle it down till probably there's only one guy winner, one girl winner.
That's really cool. That's huge.
Yeah, I don't know about the format, but I know they're doing that, and so they're expanding the challenge universe pretty drastically. And there's going to be a lot of challenge content.
I mean, everybody loves a challenge. It's just a thing.
I just thought of this, but maybe they took me and Kyle's idea, and the flagship show is just going to be 30 drunk people and 100 grand.
You just got your ideas ripped from you. You better call somebody right now.
I've been telling them. I said the first one's free. Take it. Lower the prize money because this isn't fun.
Right. Just let me get wasted, bro.
Jeez.
How many days do you have before you film like not an elimination, but a challenge, like a challenge a day?
You're on a a week schedule. So Saturday's an off day. Sunday's a challenge. Monday's an elimination. Tuesday's an interview day. Wednesday's a challenge. Thursday's an elimination day. Friday's a interview day, and then Saturdays are off.
There's like your day off is nuts. Just one day off is just.
It's not really a day off anymore either. We're still filming reality.
Yeah, that's true.
House reality.
Now you guys recently just had was the bar on Spies, Lies, and Allies at the house?
No, we got to change. The bar at Double Agents was
at the house.
Yeah,
in a bubble.
Fire and Ice. Yeah. Oh yeah. It was like one of those things you play indoor lacrosse in.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was real small though. That bar sucked, man. That house. Honestly, I should probably change my answer. That house sucked.
Was it? It looked like a bunch of containers that got pushed together.
That house was brutal, and it rained there for 3 weeks straight.
Oh, that's mentally fucking.
Yep. And I was put on alcohol restriction at one point during the filming, so I couldn't even drink beers for 2 weeks.
Damn, that's a big punishment. 2 weeks?
I was sober for 2 weeks, and everyone was like, "So, like, oh,
you're Devin okay? Is Devin okay?
You're gonna feel so good after this. Like, it's gonna be so much like." And that 2 weeks go by, they're like, "So, how are you feeling?" I was like, "I feel like shit.
I feel like I'm withdrawing right now, dude.
Like, I want a beer.
Give me a fucking Bud Light, dude."
Yeah, and I'm not out here like getting smashed. I used to really tie one on, but as I've mentioned, I'm an adult. I enjoy a beverage.
Yeah,
take the edge off.
I'm with you.
Considering all of you are plotting against me.
Right.
And sometimes you have to have a little something to like calm your mind and be able to look at things from a different angle. And oftentimes, I mean, some of my best ideas come from when I have a buzz.
So they should know that. They should just be like, well, okay, everybody else is on punishment. Devin, no punishment.
No punishment.
Just keep feeding him the beers.
I had actually in X on the Beach, one of my shining accomplishments was that I was granted unlimited foamers because I threatened to leave the show. I said, "This is so not fun that I told them I wanted to call my mom, and they gave me my phone. I called an Uber to the house and packed my bags.
You fleeced them? You just were like,
and was exiting. I was going to leave. And they were like, whoa. We can't have you leave. Like, what's going on? How can we help? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, because they had a weird policy with beer. They would like give you one can. I was like, this is going to do.
What does this do for me?
And then they'd be like, come back. We'll get you another one. It's like, I can't get a buzz like that.
Yeah. No.
So I made some other demands that I won't go over, but one of them was unlimited beer. So if you ever watch that show back, you'll see me walking around with a backpack in every scene. Ice cold beers all day.
I love that, dude.
Whole day.
I love that.
Strong-armed him.
Hey, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to keep you fucking gassed up.
Hello.
I
was like, you want me to hang out in here with all these fucking idiots sober?
No.
It's like, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm going to go.
I can do that shit back home, Western Mass, dude.
Yeah, no problem. Keep the money. Keep the check. Don't want it.
That's fine.
Heading out.
Yeah, ship me back home. I love that.
Yeah.
How was that experience, X on the Beach? That's a weird show.
It was brutal.
It's an interesting show because you're trying to find love, and then your ex shows up, and then it's just fucking pandemonium.
Yeah, and again, that one was, so I was told I was going on MTV Beach House.
Oh, so they just trick you. They just love throwing the old bait and switch.
That was too good to be true. Because I had auditioned for X on the Beach. And then they were like, no X on the Beach, you're going on this. And I was like, no, I'm not. So
I'm too smart for that, dude.
I was like, nice work, but it's not going to happen. So that one, that sucked though, because that was, I mean, I don't know if you saw the cast on that, but it was, we were pulling from the bottom of the barrel on that one.
Like Marie.
I mean, yeah, Marie's actually a very entertaining person.
Was Aubrey O'Day on that thing?
Aubrey O'Day was there.
Yeah.
She's a psychopath.
Chance? Am I thinking of
Chance the rapper?
Yeah, Chance the rapper.
I wish.
There was another dude on that show that you guys just had to challenge with.
Jay did a different season, but
Okay. I'm thinking of a different season.
Yeah, it could be different. Our season was not. I mean, Mark Jansen was cool, big Mark Jansen guy, but we didn't have a great crew of people for me to like hang out with.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
they were all like not doing fun shit.
They're probably not. I mean, you're also the fun guy.
I was trying to be. They were really trying to stifle that though. They showed up. They were like, "We just want you to drink beers and crack jokes." I got there. They were like, "Stop drinking. This is a serious show." It's like, what are we doing?
What are we talking about here?
Yeah.
What are we even talking about?
I was just wearing a judge's costume in the Tower of Secrets.
Yeah.
How serious is this?
0% serious.
Yeah, come on,
dude. That show. I was watching a few episodes too, and I was just like, I don't know, man.
I can't believe I wasn't wearing Speedos during X on the Beach.
Yeah, were you in Speedo mode back then?
Major opportunity lost.
I know. Well, going forward, dude, Challenge House is Speedos.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a staple now.
Yeah.
There's actually one other guy, Cody from Florida Bama Shore. He likes a Speedo. He wears a Speedo. So, you know.
You guys are just going to be two Speedo. You're like Speedo brothers.
Yeah. And I think he's kind of in the same boat of like an acceptable body to look at for people with girlfriends.
Okay.
Yeah. Or if people with boyfriends.
Like nice arms, no abs. Is that the acceptable body structure?
I would categorize him as no abs. Yes.
That's how you have to do it.
That's
if you don't want to make anybody's boyfriend upset.
That's fair.
You just have to go no abs.
Little body hair.
Yeah.
Little body hair, no abs. You're probably in the clear.
Love that. Love that. Sometimes you just have to manscape it off, though. You know what I mean?
Are they one of our sponsors?
No, they're not. They used to be.
Moving on.
Get them out of here. All right, so we're gonna go through some rapid fire questions here.
Okay.
Before we wrap this thing up.
I like that.
What's the most overrated food?
The most overrated food?
Yeah.
Fuck. You're putting lasagna.
Lasagna.
Yeah. People don't make it right. It's always wet.
You like dry lasagna?
Not a fan of a wet noodle. Take me to court.
I'm with you on that. Hey, Hurley, you want to join in?
Sure.
What's your most overrated food, Hurley?
Come on, Hurley.
Come on, Hurley.
This is good. This is going to give me an opportunity to do something I've always wanted to do on a show, too.
What's that?
Can I drink beer?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, great.
Is it going to be crazy to me to say pizza?
Oh, my God.
Dude, the Italians, we better not go to the North End tonight.
Yeah, you guys are fucked.
Lasagna and pizza.
You guys are screwed.
Machine Gun Kelly did this on the Breakfast Club, and so I wanted to do it too.
I respect it.
Yeah.
Go for it, dude.
Yeah. Because I want to be cool like him.
I would say oysters are my overrated food.
You don't like oysters?
Nah, dude, they're just like boogers, man. They're like slimy, and they
Big
just
boogers?
It's like, ugh.
Actually, I'll change my answer. Now that you said oysters, reminded me of lobster.
Oh, dude, you're fucked, man.
I would agree with lobster, actually.
I'm firing both.
Just not
of you.
for the price, you know?
Funny story about lobster was a rule in play early on, back when people were on ships. You couldn't feed your crew lobster
because they're bottom feeders
more than 4 days a week.
Really?
Yeah, and you couldn't give them IPAs either more than 4 days a week.
Why?
Because it was like the shit food. It was like, yeah, their bottom feeders are also really fucking easy to catch, and IPAs were gross because hops is a preservative, so they would use it to preserve the beer on the route from England to India.
Right.
By the time it got there, it was an IPA. It was trash. Give it to the crew.
Interesting. We're just fucking Kobe. We're just learning stuff today on the show.
R.I.P.
If you had to perform a stunt on Jackass, what would it be?
Nothing with the balls. None of the ball stuff. Nothing getting hit in the dick or anything.
No, you have to protect that, man. Your Instagram depends on it.
Yeah, no, I can't. There's already rumors flying about stuffing, so we got to keep that intact. Jackass prank. I'd want to do one of those ones where you get like shot out of a cannon.
That would be sick.
Into like a foam pit or into like, I guess like a, what do they normally do, like a big tub of like fat people or something. I guess I want to get shot out of a cannon into a tub of fat people. I guess that's mine.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
I was going to say around the same thing, like something on like a motorcycle or something.
Okay.
Going on a jump.
I used to watch Jackass 1 when they used to have Preston, the big dude. Mm-hmm. They used to build that slip and slide that was like 700 feet long, and they would just shoot him off of like a jet ski.
Yeah.
Just pull him and just shoot him 1,000,000 feet.
Something at high speed.
Send me to the moon. Like, yeah, I don't want to get. Did you see the most recent one?
They got a new movie?
Francis Ngannou. Yeah, they have a new movie out.
Jackass does?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jackass Forever.
Well, they're not doing a very good job promoting it.
Dude.
First I've heard of it.
They promoted it by showing a video of the UFC heavyweight champion punching one of the dudes square in the balls. Like full-fledged right hook to the nuts.
I think you maybe could die.
Yeah, you probably,
Francis Ngannou shot to the nuts could take you out.
Yeah, you could be done.
If you got the wrong amount of hangover, you're probably going to go down.
Oh, yeah, I would yak everywhere.
You're
I would
done.
be, just
That's
deceased. Pass me away.
Francis, true champion, true fucking champion, that guy.
Do you have a pet name that you like to be called?
A pet name?
Like you have a girl. She's like,
she called me a pet name?
yeah.
No, not really. My friends call me Dee Dee. I don't know if that's a pet name though.
I don't know if that's a pet name.
Yeah,
That's like a nickname.
Are we thinking like Honey or Babe?
Yeah. Like what's one of those you like to be called
That I like to be called
from the young ladies?
I'm not. I mean, I think I hate them all.
Dude, I love to be called Poppy.
Poppy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Poppy. I guess I could go with Poppy.
Poppy's a move.
I think Daddy is weird. I wouldn't want to be called that.
No.
No, not interested.
Okay.
I feel like that's a borderline red flag. Yeah, if someone starts calling you Daddy.
What other red flags do you have?
With people,
Yeah.
People that like the Big E, red flag. Yeah, they're fucking
taking
they're
shots at me.
Out.
Just taking
Yeah.
pop shots at me on my own show.
They're out. Red flag. I mean, I feel like oversharers.
Yes.
Oversharers are a little sketchy. Like,
Yep.
your life is your life, and I don't really want to know too much about it.
100% with you on that one.
Yeah.
Hurley, go ahead, bud.
No, I do not
What do
have
girls?
any pet names.
What do girls call you, Hurley?
That's it.
They call you Pearl. Hey, Pearl.
They call me later.
Love that for you.
That was actually pretty good. There you go, Hurley. They
Hurley's-
call me later.
Hurley's getting a fucking girlfriend from this show. Pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, for sure. If you want to rock with it.
My guy.
Yeah.
My guy.
There's so many other weird things that go on pizza. Pizza's just a receptacle, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
really.
just like it's just a delivery
It's a delivery for whatever
apparatus.
you want.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take that. Joe's Pizza. Shout out Joe's Pizza, Northampton. Good pineapple pizza.
Good pineapple pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I do a chicken jalapeno pineapple pizza.
Yeah, get a little sweet, get a little spicy.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's me. That's
Yeah.
me as a human.
Yeah, good
Little
texture.
Yeah, I got good texture. See, I am a pizza.
You are a pineapple, jalapeno, and chicken pizza.
I'm a vessel, dude.
There you go. Yeah, that's the word we were using.
I'm a
I
vessel.
think I
That's
called
your
it a
pet name.
receptacle.
It's a receptacle.
That's your pet name.
Yeah, I'm the vessel. Hey, what's
Yeah.
up? Hey, what's up, baby?
Vess?
I'm the Hey, what's up,
Poppy
baby?
Vessel.
I'm the vessel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that tonight.
Use me.
Use me. I'm a vessel. This show is off the rails. I love it.
That's clean.
If
I feel like this has actually been really clean.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
We're doing great. If animals could talk, which one would be the rudest?
The rudest animal.
Besides me.
I think a rooster. Roosters are dicks.
Roosters, I think, are dicks for
Have
sure.
you ever spent any time with a rooster? Because they are dicks.
I spent time with well, I didn't spend time with my neighbor, but my neighbor had a rooster. My neighbor had a rooster, and that thing just sucked. It sucked.
and they have half the word in their name.
Yeah, you're right.
Rooster.
Yeah.
Roodster.
They're
Over 1, Dev.
you fucking reached me.
The roodster joke didn't land.
Rooster. I was just like, where is he going?
Moving
boy.
on.
That's all right. You called me a vessel. That's okay. You're 1 for 1.
Poppy Vessel.
Poppy vessel.
Poppy Vest.
Go ahead, Hurley. What do you got,
I'm
bud?
thinking either Canadian geese or just like a regular house cat.
Interesting. Yeah, house cats are somewhat assholes. I agree.
Shout out to Tori Deal and her cat, Miso, who just underwent a tail amputation.
A tail amputation.
Yep. Hairless, tailless, Fearless is the new slogan for the cat.
What?
Yeah.
It's a Sphinx cat?
It's a Sphinx.
Those things are sick.
Yeah. And it looks like an alien, and it now has half a tail.
Shout out to Tori.
Shout out to Tori.
Besides you, she's
Miso.
my favorite cast member.
Dave is unequivocally a good hang.
I think she's hot.
Yeah, a lot of people feel that way.
Just saying. Hit me.
Once you live with anybody,
Slide in my DMs.
we might be able to set that up. Once you live with someone in that house, they're not hot anymore.
Yeah, they just become like, eh.
It's just ladies, I love you're all beautiful, wonderful, powerful women. Don't vote me in, but there's no attraction to any of you.
I love that for you.
Yeah, it
You're
makes
just
the
different.
game easier.
It does. It has to.
Makes the game a lot easier.
Just not playing with your rooster. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my rootster. God damn it, we're back.
Kangaroos for me.
Kangaroos.
They're jacked. They'll just beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, they will, won't they?
There's no way, and they're Australian.
That video of that guy punching it,
Just punching the kangaroo in the face.
saving the dog.
Wild.
That was lit. House cats, roosters, and kangaroos.
Yeah.
Oh, kangaroos. I'm sorry. Fine. I'm done.
Yeah,
Fine.
kangaroos. Actually, that one landed.
Fine, I'm done.
2-1. 2-1.
2-1.
And last but not least, before we wrap this thing up, what is the strangest thing a fan has ever asked of you? And I don't have fans, so like, just kidding.
One time, actually, it's funny, we're in Boston. I won't name the bar, but I was at a bar one time, and someone came up to take a photo. I was so sad about this. Someone came up to take a photo, and she was with her boyfriend. She was like, okay, can I take a photo? I was like, yeah, absolutely. Does he want to get in it? And he's like, no, I'm good. So right away, I was like, all right, this is a little sketchy. Then the light comes on, and I know it's not a photo, it's a video. And then she cocks back and tries to spit on me. And I dodged it, Matrix style, and then slapped the phone out of the guy's hand.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So that's probably the weirdest thing. She didn't ask to do it, but she tried to do it.
What would possess someone to try to spit on you?
I don't know. I'm a polarizing figure.
You are a polarizing figure, but like not enough for somebody to want to spit on you.
Well,
that's just disrespectful.
The reality part of reality TV gets people very confused. And I think they think that I am that way in real life.
You're just a raging fucking lunatic.
Dickhead.
The love him or hate him guy at the bar.
Yeah, when in all actuality, I'm out there trying to gain a mental edge. Like, you can't, I'm not doing that in real life.
You're not trying to gain a mental edge at a dive bar.
No, leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling. I was trying to crush these fucking PBRs, dude.
Was trying to, yeah. Shout out PBR, good beer, had its moment.
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Yeah, and then they were like $1 now. Now I'm a high-class Bud Light guy.
Yeah, Bud Light's a good clean drink.
High-class Bud Light guy. But that is going to end it for us. Tell the people where they can find you, your OnlyFans, your Instagram. Tell them what you got going on.
Oh, yeah, OnlyFans, Devin Walker. You're not going to want to miss that. Mexico content dropping soon. Not that kind of coming. Instagram, MTV_Devin, Twitter, MTV Devin Walker. And, yeah, shortly I'm going to have a sports gambling podcast.
Fucking love that.
And so you all stay tuned for that. Go Celtics. We'll be in the building tonight.
Yep.
Everybody hammer them. Not sure what the line is. I'm taking Celtics alternate line -19.5.
I respect that move.
It's going to be a blowout.
Let's hammer it. Thanks for being here, brother.
Boom. Thanks for having me, baby.
Till next time, everybody. Peace.